She was fished out of the water. Tiefling. Of course, I.
God.
I spelled it with the CH.
You did the CH, yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to know? Archmages. He's got archmages in his circle. He probably has dozens of people that are of note.
Okay.
There's a bunch of other people, but none of them are like as heroic in your estimation.
Okay, my point being, he's got this one guy he's recruiting. Who's to say Lady She isn't recruiting, or some of the others? He is amassing a force. We need to know why.
Yes. Yep. We can add that to the list of things that we need to know.
I have a question, Sebastian. I have a test.
Oh.
Corinne holds his hand over his eyes. Do you know what I ate for lunch? Please.
I did see one of the sailors puke and you eating it the other day. So I'm going to think that you had puke for breakfast, didn't you?
Captain, our fish is defective. Completely wrong.
Didn't you taste something funny yesterday? Or it was like a few days ago.
Taking his paw off the legs, putting it down.
Hey!
And because now he remembers, yes, he did.
All right, first mate, you want to go ashore and question these sharkmen?
We should also question the sharkman that we have here. If there's
Yes,
any
well-
connection.
He's being prepared.
Black Duck is
So-
a grim nod, like he knows what that means.
In the morning,
Corinne
I
has a
want you to
confused
take
look on his
this.
face.
I want you to take this and the Marines of your choice ashore and see if you can get an audience with the Baileys.
Banta, Katano, and the goldfish.
As you wish.
He looks at Corinne. Yeah, you can come.
Hey!
Molgromere Mouse, thank you.
Yeah, hey, what are we doing to the fish man? No, let's go find a tavern, dummy. Oh, you want an audience with the Baileys, okay?
See if you can get an audience with the Baileys. They would want to know about this gathering of forces. And we could use this port as an ally.
That means be nice.
Okay, he thinks for a moment he's going to bring his cohort if we have to be nice. the guy with the skill checks.
Hey, bros, we have to be nice.
Okay, Black Dog nods, and I don't know if you give him the scroll back or...
Yeah, he gives the scroll back. Take Saturn with you too. She looks like she could use some shore leave. She gets sick of being on the boat.
All right. Yeah, Black Dog's fine with that. She knows piratey shit, so fair enough.
It's good to have a bod.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I need. So, how long is Daedalus preparing the sahuagin? Are you doing it in the morning, or are you talking to him the next day?
Yeah, we could give him the evening to...
It takes 1 hour for some preparation and 2 hours for thorough preparation. Per preparation point.
We give him 8 hours of sleeping.
All right.
We do it in the morning.
Okay. Are you waiting for the Marines to ship off?
Yes, we are waiting for the Karen to ship off.
Okay. Let's get Black Dog and Karen, Rose. All right. Gitano, and then you said Siren.
Our boat took some damage as well, right?
I don't know if Sebastian wants to go into the city. They got attacked last time. They've got enough people to go solve the problem.
If there's any puzzles, I'll take care of it.
There's a bunch of
the puzzle. Stupid
Yes!
puzzle.
I love fixing puzzles. All the pieces will fit together.
Before they leave, is it possible for Banta to help craft a wood shape rudder with whoever has wood shape?
Sunwoo is in the
Sunwoo
process
has
of
it?
fixing
okay.
of repairing the boat.
Has anybody gone to inspect the damage?
No, I've been waiting. I've been thinking about that. Like,
I think that's this
shit.
That's a daylight job.
That's a daylight job, not when there's like weird submersibles. Not
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Jin with the swim speed could escort Sunwoo down to investigate the boat. Sunwoo's got a craft ship right now of with the circlet and a mutagen running would be plus 24. With a crafter's fortune would be a plus 29.
Okay. Give me a craft. Give me roll the craft check or take a 10 if you'd like.
We'll roll.
Yeah.
33.
Okay. You know what you need to do to fix the boat. It will take some time to repair.
Okay. The wood shape is a really good idea, Ahmed. Let me see if Jin has that spell. I believe he does.
So Sodak has it. If you don't,
wood shape 2nd level. So yeah, Jin will be escorting Sunwoo and help him. They'll do the. It's kind of like a very weird scene from Ghost where they're doing the doing the pottery.
Okay. Are you trying to jury rig a repair, or are you only concerned about a permanent repair?
He wants permanent repair. This is not a thing to fool around with.
All right.
How many days of work will that take?
It will take 5 days to fully repair it.
Okay.
Give me a perception check while you're down there. You do have some hull damage as well.
Perception.
I can share a life bubble.
Water breathing would be nice. 44 on the perception check from Jin.
No, I don't think I have water breathing.
Okay. There is. Give me a second.
Life bubble is better than water breathing. I'm just saying.
Water breathing is a 3rd level cleric spell. You should have.
No, it's not prepared. I'm saying just now. I can do it tomorrow.
There is some weird, coral material in the damage on your undership.
Okay.
It's magic coral.
Detect undead. We've seen undead barnacles. Maybe there's undead coral.
Coral? Zombie coral. It is not undead.
All right. Which means it's living. So we're going to
give me your detect undead in this harbor. Okay, you do not detect any undead while pointing it at the ship. I mean, you're pointing it away where you're not getting Grimsby and
yeah.
Okay.
We'll take a sample of it, and then we're going to nuke it with a channel negative energy to harm the living.
Okay. You nuke it. Some of it does change a little bit in color or texture. There's still little flecks of it still attached to the boat.
Yeah, we'll scrape that shit off. It's definitely how someone's tracking us. or it's gonna grow into horrible coral monsters or something.
It's the coral barnacle.
So Sodak has make whole ready. Greater.
Okay. I'm gonna roll.
Yeah, Sunwoo's only 4th level spell is Greater Make Whole, so I don't know how much that speeds up the damage. I think it was half that we can get.
Yeah, it would be half that you can get.
Okay, so we still have 24 hard damage to our hull and a broken rudder.
Yep. All right. I need a D. Okay, so you've discussed with the sahuagin, or discussed, a gentle conversation with the sahuagin. Jinshur and Sunwoo are indisposed during this.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got Molgromere and Sebastian available. Does Sodak want to learn?
Sodak's not interested. This is important. The captain's interested in this. This is important for the ship and the crew and the captain. I will be involved, Captain. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
You go into this private sanctum. There's some wheezing. There's some brackish fluid coming out of the sahuagin. It appears he has had a trim. A lot of his spines are shorter. Some of them leak fluid, other ones don't. He is wheezing, and Daedalus. I believe he is Daedalus with a excited or giddy look on his face, like he's like looking like a man slightly unhinged. He should be ready for your. He should be ready for you, Captain.
All right, Sebastian.
Unfortunately, I know not what he speaks. I know not of what he speaks.
Sebastian will mind link the group of us together. 1, 2,
Nice.
3, 4, 5.
Nice.
Okay. Are you including the sahuagin in that?
Yep.
All right.
It means we'll be able to talk very quickly. I think Sebastian ends up acting like the hub. Mind link is not language dependent.
Okay. There is a will save.
For him, yes.
Okay. So, well, we've been working on that. First, there's going to be a 25% chance that he is just willing. Nope, he is not just willing.
I give him a few more hours with education.
Education. Okay, so he has the penalty, and his base was so. Does a 19 make it?
No, Sebastian's DC is 24 before overpowering.
Okay.
Mind spells, so yeah. That is 5 power points spent on that.
Okay. Large amounts of information. You decide the target, what the target learns, limited to any amount of information that can be communicated in 10 minutes. All right. It's an instantaneous spell. So, what are you telling the creature?
Oh, okay. This is a download spell. Not
This is.
Here's all of our
no,
questions.
okay. This is not the spell. We need. This is the occult spell, mind link. We need the.
Oh, do I have the wrong one? Sorry.
We need the psionic power that has a duration.
Psionics Unleashed, mind link.
You forge a telepathic bond with your target. You can communicate telepathically through the bond, even if you do not share a language. No special power or influence is formed any distance, although not on another plane. You and one other willing creature within range, and then he has an ability to be unwilling for will saves.
Cool.
Oh, additional 4 power points for unwilling. Okay, so this is for... And...
It's a first circle manifest, so it's 5 PP for against him. And then
Yeah,
it would
be 8 total that he's spent on this. Okay, to get everyone linked. And he's acting like the hub.
Cool.
And then he's put up his, just as a FYI, because it's like mage armor, he's done his inertial armor, which is hour per level.
Okay.
Especially going into a place where there's dangerous rage hours.
Flesh insults us.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
Okay. Daedalus will pour an extract onto him. There we go. Here we go. Perfect, perfect. Warm flesh insults us. That's what he's thinking.
You're going to answer our questions. If you don't, we three, points at Sebastian and Sodak, are going to leave you in the gentle hands of dear Daedalus here again for at least a meal.
He is demon incarnate.
Yeah, I know.
At this point, Daedalus is... Did you know he doesn't... It reacts poorly to bright light. He's shining a light in its eyes.
Who sent you to attack our ship?
General.
Does he really think that's enough?
He's hoping so.
Does he think that's going to assuage my anger?
Okay. Daedalus is just giving him a half of a warm embrace.
Was it Picklor or Bivkilolob or Ifrikis or Rollses?
You might have to spell that for us.
General Iphikes.
General
Iphikes.
Iphikes.
Why?
You kill King's son.
He's looking at. Did one of our guys kill his son? No. we get out a lot. You guys get out of line a lot.
Oh, do you mean because we have this circlet? And we'll project like an image of the circlet.
It responds with like crown.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
No, we didn't kill it. We just have the circlet. You understand the difference, right? Somebody who killed your son gave us the circlet. We had no idea. So does your culture have guilt through association transferred through objects? That sounds pretty stupid. That's a really dumb culture you have.
Why are you with them? He's talking to Sebastian.
Oh, no. We are asking the questions here. You know, we could keep you alive with spells for months on end. And find a nice little deserted island to, well, you know, tie you to a tree so that the sun bakes you. Every day, just bakes you. Every day.
Return me to the sea.
No. Nope. No, I don't think he's ready for a questioning. He's asking a lot of questions, making a lot of demands.
Yes, he is.
I
I want you to know, because hope is important, that there is a chance we will return you to the sea.
Starting wisdom score of 15. So...
There is a chance we will return you to the sea with the identities of the true killers of the king's son. Wouldn't your general
Do you give
that information?
Do you give us crown? There's an annoying like Daniels gives him like an annoying little flick to one of these trimmed ends.
Answer our questions, we'll discuss. So this general of yours.
Hold on. Don't resist my magical powers. Woo! He's gonna cast Compelling Voice, which is basically the sonic version of Suggestion.
Okay, he's resisting. That was the laziest diplomacy check I've ever heard. He's resisting.
All right, the DC of this is, give me a second. I can boost it by 4. I'll spend 4 extra power points to increase the DC by 1 per 2. Okay, so by 2. This is a power mental intrusion. Mind affecting powers can be boosted this way. Okay. Up to the max power points that I can cast it.
And then it targets monstrous humanoids?
It is a suggestion, which is 1 creature.
Okay, it is a creature.
And so the DC would be 26.
So it's more than 7.
Yes.
Yes.
Daedalus did do his job.
Oh, he did that. He did that work, did he?
Yeah. Yes. All right. So we're suggesting that for the next 8 hours, he answer all of our questions to the best of his ability.
Okay.
Truthfully.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Sitting there waiting.
What did you do?
Oh, he's much more compliant now. Thank you, Daedalus, for eroding his will. Ask
Nice
him.
work, both of you. All right, this genital.
Well, you're
I am not a genital.
Oh, stupid.
Your genital.
Your genital.
I'm just gonna call him the genital from now on.
This is quite disturbing.
Where would we find him if we wanted to meet?
The general stalks you. He will find you eventually.
Did they damage our rudder to keep us in one place so we can come hit us again?
They require more. They require more. You did not have a snake last time.
They require more what? Men?
More
Sahuagin or whatever you're called.
more warriors, more magics.
Okay.
The harbor is too full of warm-blooded that are very tasty.
Yes, it is very full.
And very tasty.
When will you be attacking again?
Tonight? Tomorrow?
When the general receives his blessing.
And when does that happen?
Yeah, from who?
From who? From Colort's new concubine.
Okay.
Ooh.
She is very powerful and very old. You are all very dead.
And when is he supposed to get his blessing?
So, we've got a sea race that's underground, that is deep. Would it be sun cycles? Probably not. Probably tides. Tides. Yeah, that's where we're going. It will take 10 tides there, 10 tides back, 20 to 25 tides. He's actually quite intelligent.
Yeah. And you're
Can
tracking.
Molgromere make out the how long that's likely to be based with a professional sailor, knowing the tides and shit?
Tides are like 12 hours, or
Tides are like 12 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, and is one tide the full cycle, or is it one in, one out? Is that two? Like,
A he then you basically ask,
Yeah.
in and out is one tide cycle.
okay.
so
Yeah,
he means
He means 25 days.
okay. We'll have repaired and
Yep.
we'll be on our way. Are you tracking this by the circlet, or the crown?
We are given great blessings, and we see the crown from great distance.
Oh, one of those fucking spells.
New magic, old new magic. It's like a confusing conflation of the two.
Is this from the
Scry.
concubine?
A geyser.
I don't. A geyser? Her name is a geyser.
Yes. Her voice slays warm bloods.
Can you spell that? Because I geyser is the way I'm spelling that.
So the
Molgromere, give me a knowledge religion check that you can use yours or what's your face? Siren? You use either or?
I think mine will be higher.
Okay.
Plus, I'll roll it this time just because. 30.
30. So
I think I might have under.
your cohort and Sodok, in fact, Sodok, you could also roll your knowledge religion.
No.
Okay, then don't roll your knowledge religion. I refuse. I have all things to craft.
You want me to roll my knowledge religion?
Yep.
In check?
If you're okay, that you don't have a knowledge religion. No, you need a rank for to actually roll this.
Nope. It's very confusing to me.
Okay.
I need to know is written in this book.
They read it to me.
Okay. 30. Basically, Siren has informed you or told you about like what sunk their previous vessel.
Mm-hmm.
You know that there was basically a sea banshee or something similar was involved.
Oh. Okay. Banshees are bad.
This person
an
is
undead sea elf banshee. Oh god. It's an ecology.
A guy's that this person's referring to is like you can tell through like the telepathic communications, the words communications. He's referring to like this. The sea banshee is the concubine, or this concubine is a sea banshee. I think there's a connection there, and it's talking about like a type of magic that doesn't like new. It's new old magic is how it described it.
Okay.
So where does General Ephrixes live? What is the name of his home?
In your tongue. He wants to know in what tongue, or he would say it in both, I suppose.
Yep.
Okay. So the old home was in. Give me a moment. This takes a second.
So we know where to avoid or go slay A
Yeah.
sea banshee. Feeling ready for that, Mark? Do we have 4th level spells yet?
No,
Death Ward
no.
spells?
We're not ready for. I don't think we're ready for the sea banshee yet.
I forget. Is it mythic banshees that get through silence, or is it all banshees?
I
I forget. Don't worry, we've got the spell to stop them.
Oh no. Oh, we're dead.
Oh, we did.
And then we
Uh,
died.
Sticker in a bagpipe. Make a bagpipe out of it.
This is my bench pipe.
It'd be fucking awesome. My God.
Back up to the Bagpipes of death.
I just think that's an awesome item, quite frankly. The bagpipes of death.
Yeah, I stole it from the cartoon that that Adam sent us.
It's the chaotic good barbarian.
I think he's more neutral, but sure.
I think it's got some air quotes around that. Okay, so it's Nikolax is the term in this fishman speak. It then refers to it as a. I need it. 1 second. Oop, I spelled that wrong.
I could have never done.
Yep. It's the Kiral Iartis Gulch would be the closest. You don't know what that is. Like it's
It's an underwater place, I'm guessing.
Knowledge geography?
knowledge geography would be the right knowledge skill.
Alright, Sebastian. Let's see. He's got knowledge geography Ruach Durek, which is this world.
Cool.
Molgromere will help you, aid you with that. He'll take 10, giving you a +3.
Nice. We get a 42.
Okay, he's describing it. So this must be a very educated fishman. He's basically describing an ancient name for a deep sea crevasse. It would be several kilometers. Like it's a undersea gulch that is a couple of kilometers below the sea level.
And this is different than the one we're going to dump the.
This is different. It's
Okay.
generally in the right direction. Although dropping a ghost on them is funny, just in terms of it doesn't work.
Yeah, or we give the fucking sea banshee a cohort.
Yeah.
Let's not
We got along, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
And guess who they hate now?
That is Kelurt's home.
And the general.
He says
there
he's
as well? Yeah.
That is where the general. It's where we are from.
Okay, so this is Kalort's home as well. All right.
We're gonna go to where you're from and kill everything there.
Everything.
Yeah.
If not for the
Budget.
death of the sun, would he be bothering us surface dwellers?
Oh yes.
Because they're so tasty.
Surface dwellers hide great magics.
Have you heard
And
about?
Also, they are very tasty.
Have you heard about the dolphin lady? Who's claiming dominion over the seas? What's your opinion of her?
They are horrible monsters, like you. They should be banished from the seas. They also seek those magics.
Why is everyone trying to banish us from the seas? Why?
Mm-hmm.
It's a
We-
big
we-
sea.
We don't want to banish you from the sea completely. We only want you to be there for food.
Uh-huh.
See why I don't hang out with these guys?
Yeah, they're not very nice. No, they're little antisocial.
Have you ever heard of a guy named White Wolf?
Skill checks.
Are you does Kalot serve under his banner?
There is call.
Do you know who this Doshan?
We do not serve warm blood. What was that?
How far? Do you know this Doshan? Dao Shou.
Yes. He is strange. He is also blessed.
How far out has this call gone? Do you think? These call to arms.
Sea to sea. Like he's expressing like the ocean.
The ocean. Okay. Great.
Maybe this is excluding him. Maybe the White Wolf will just fight the dolphin people, and we'll pick over whoever wins.
I doubt we'll get that lucky, but let's cross our fingers or fins, whatever we got.
Superstitious.
Okay.
Thinking. I understand.
So, the submersible crafts you have, what are they called?
Give me 1 second.
And you think you're just...
Makes pleasant noises as they.
called the blubberbutt boots.
In your tongue, they would be called plongeurs.
I'd give it a much better name, but okay, if you think so. How many of these...
All aboard the plunger!
How many of these...
He's saying that as like the like it's a class or like a type.
How many of these underwater vehicles do you have?
I do not have any.
How many does Kalot have under his command?
Kalot would have somewhere as few as 3 and as many as 24.
Any chance you're worth one of these things, or
No.
What god do you follow?
We follow the ever-changing sea. It is a new old god with great magic.
No, we've met him. Yeah, okay.
It tells us of great power and great magic. We are special and you are not. But you are special, or you could be special, and you could be special, and you could be special. It looks back to Daedalus, and you are not.
Molgromere looked at Daedalus sympathetically, like, even the fishmen don't like you.
He's like the least likable Charisma of 20 guy
you've ever seen.
He's feared. He could just be.
He's feared.
A presence as opposed to likable.
Oh yeah.
How many creatures does it take to run one of these vessels?
Just plug into the helm.
You need a crew.
Of how
The
many?
crew of 5. You need 5 to 10 with good hands. By good hands, he means like
No,
it's
no.
you need 5 people with 4 arms or 10 people with 2 arms.
Ah, okay. And now, is there
You
any
could ride
protection?
one, and you could ride one, and you can ride one, and you would drown.
Okay, why would he drown and the rest of us? Because we could breathe water.
Yes,
So one must be able to breathe water to operate one of these.
they are not. They are not sealed like your horrible blasphemes. It's like looking around the.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You can make a small pocket where you can store your meat fresh within.
Without him in the mind link, like, because I could.
You got a few channels. Yep.
So what we should do, if you want to capture one of these boats, Molgromere, is we should find an atoll or some sort of choke point in the water, and then reveal the circlet and just have it waiting. And when they come into the atoll to attack our boat, we have shallow water to defeat them in, and perhaps take this little boatlet, this plongeur.
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 Strange word, this using of it. Strange.
Also,
He respond. Oh, sorry, he's not in the conversation. Otherwise, you jump in.
I think we've Will Kalort answer White Wolf's call?
By answer, do you mean speak with, treat or speak with Dao Shou?
Yes.
Yes, they will treat.
So,
Great enemies unite us. Maybe.
and those are the dolphin people and the sea elf woman who claims domination of the sea?
They are horrible.
Yes. Yeah, they're not so great.
And that one is tasty. And you are tasty. That one is less tasty, but can still be consumed. And you are very small. Also tasty.
Oh, no, I'm completely not worth your time.
Black Dog said you were pretty tasty.
There's a, like, he slips in, it's more words that comes from that strange language of plongeur. Aperitif.
All right. Well, I think I've got what I need out of Fishman here.
If we give you the crown and send you to the sea with the identities of the actual killers of that of the prince, will you leave us alone?
Molgromere.
For now.
We...
Later, when we conquer the seas, you will become servants or meat, or servants who provide meat.
What is the weird
like
coral that you
everyone
put on
else.
our boat?
It's a telepathic thing, so you're like sending him the pictures.
Yeah.
Those are scraping. The plan was to ram your vessel and disable it while we were able to retrieve the crown. We were unsuccessful.
Oh, this stuff came off of your boat.
It is part of the plongeur.
Oh.
I do believe we have a means to track the ship.
Plongeurs over time regrow broken aspects of their ship. They are alive. They are blessed. You are not blessed. I am not blessed. They are blessed.
Well, you might be blessed, buddy.
I have small blessing. I wish big blessing. If you give me the crown, I might get big blessing.
I'll tell you what, buddy.
Sebastian, give me a knowledge arcane or sense motive. Actually, a sense motive and then a knowledge arcane.
All right. Sense motive, we have a little bit of 16
16. Okay.
and 54.
So he views his big blessing as like greater than a wish. His big blessing is at least a wish, if not more, is like his view of the great, like a big blessing. When he's saying big blessing, he means something like woo-wee, woo, woo-doggy.
There's some powerful magics afoot here, Molgromere. They have the concept of receiving big blessing as something stupendously powerful, like a wish or a miracle or something greater. We should find one who knows more on our next excursion, maybe a spellcaster or something, and interrogate them.
At this point, Daedalus is betting the betting the horrible sahuagin.
All right.
Anything else we want to know about these horrible things?
How long can you live outside the water?
Physiological questions. Interesting.
I will die in a few days. Longer if you leave me with this one. No. I will keep you very alive. Your pathetic air does not force us to be strong. He's kind of trying to describe like the pressure's really low.
Yeah.
It's not it's not like a moisture thing. It's a like
it's hard to move underwater.
And pressure down deep.
Yeah.
Molgromere is the only one that has a vest of the deep. On our next crafting, group has. Let me see. Did we spend the coin? Yeah, we're gonna put vest of the deep on Black Dog's cowl, Banta's robes, Jinsha's robes, and Karen's vest. So at least there's a group of Marines that could go really deep. And I think Sebastian, just by it being aquatic in nature, doesn't have those problems either. Yes, I know goldfish normally don't go into the deep oceans, but it's just how the rules work.
Yeah. So, just to get a sense, being in deep water causes you to take 1d6 points of damage for every minute that you are more than 100, for every 100 feet you're below the surface. There are ever expanding fortitude saves, and then if you're not protected from the cold, there's additionally hypothermia that gets added on top of that. For what they're talking about for them, if you were to like teleport to their city, just as a not that you could do that, but if you were going to do that, you'd be taking like 30d6 a minute of damage or more. Like it'd be whatever the cap is. It's your body's just getting crushed. So best of the deep good.
So this blessing, is that you expect to get if you return with the crown?
I would be most victorious. I would succeed where my commander failed. I would.
Is it because of the assumption that you killed the princess killers, or just the returning of the crown itself?
I would lie and say that I killed the prince's killers and returned the crown for great glory.
So, if we let you go, you would go back, tell them we are dead, and that would be it.
I would tell them that the prince's killers were dead. I would take the accolades that came with it, and then I would become very powerful. Or I would be dissected. I would be disassembled.
Why would they disassemble you if you're a hero?
If they found out that I was lying, the punishment would be severe.
Ah, I see. Okay.
I say we just keep the circlet under in the private sanctum and use it to summon these horrible beasts when we have use of them again.
You should apologize to Kel-Urt for your travesty, and then offer him supplication and meat.
I've got his apology right here, and Sebastian will poop a little bit. Yeah. Do you like it? Do you like the apology?
I don't think that apology would work.
Okay,
the
here.
wall cleans it up.
Can you make him actually believe he's killed the killers of the prince?
Not really. Not without significant effort and time. I do not have a spell that can replace his memories. No, that is a completely different spell called Modify Memory that bards tend to have.
Great efforts and time are how you improve yourself. How do you make yourself a more perfect being? Says Daedalus.
Okay.
This is a project that I'd rather not waste my time doing. It wouldn't last very long. I could charm him into saying that he did, but it would only last for about 8 hours. And we could reenact the killing, but he would only have memories of the reenactment. That would then conflict with what he knows to be true.
Oh, we'll see what Gaetano messes with people's minds. We'll see what he can do.
I mean,
In
we should probably add him to our collection outside the boat and put the circlet into the private sanctum.
Well, the circuit is in the private sanctum, or fucking bell better be right now.
Oh yes, it's upstairs in your quarters.
And I haven't decided what to do with him yet.
All right.
Should I continue preparing him?
How long will your spell last?
A few more, but 7 more hours.
Yeah, we'll see when Gaetano gets back. Leave him for now.
Okay.
Molgromere grabs a cup of creates water over his head, and just dumps it on him. There you go. Just make sure he doesn't get away. Molgromere will wait for Gaetano and Black Dog and the others to return.
Okay. He is well restrained. You dump some water on him. He's answering all your questions to the best of his ability. All right. Give me a E6. Higher is more convenient. Lower is less convenient.
D6?
Yep.
Fine.
It is most inconvenient.
I'm gonna take a bio break. I'll be back in a second.
All right. Genzorig, Grimsby, Lee, you're the ones who are above deck. That's me and Marty.
Yes, it is. Perhaps you should set the scene.
All right. There is a large vessel that is making its way. It's nowhere near the size of the Barnacle. It has a very interesting covered top to it. It doesn't appear to be powered by sails, and it is putting sort of up to your ship. It looks like it's bigger than a launch, but it is way smaller than like some of these big sailing boats. And they are headed in your direction. Aboard, there are a bunch of men. It seems to be sort of scuttling with activity, and it's making their way towards you. we will wait for Marty. I will take this opportunity to also go pee-pee.
Okie doke. So, Marty, if you're editing this for YouTube, this is about the point where you want to hit pause on the recording. Let's see.
All right. Still waiting for Marty.
Yes.
Hello. Hello, sir.
You got some RPing to do, bud.
Okay. Molgromere, Sebastian, Sodak. There is some interesting conversation happening as you leave the Mage's private sanctum. There's some sort of yelling conversation between Ganzorig and another vessel that is puttering up to the Happy Barnacle. Ganzorig, there is a vessel, as can be seen here, that is approaching. It does have a bunch of men aboard, and they are
Froggers.
and we can go like, and we'll be like, there's a bunch of these dudes, and there's a few of these dudes.
Sodak comes on board. Cousins! Cold-blooded men.
Okay, there's one in a funny hat that's waving at you.
Well, what do you want?
Wow.
Well, merely merchants. We heard that you were having some troubles last night, and we're wondering if you needed our services.
I'm pretty sure one of the sailors says flies. They want flies.
Oh, I'm not too sure about that. Don't get any closer.
They're like, they are coming closer. Oh,
Don't get any closer there, buds.
what's making you so nervous?
Oh, the fact that you're
I don't
not
know. Maybe all the dead fishmen on the side of the boat.
The fact that you're not nervous about all the dead fishmen that are dangling off our boat.
Oh, a bit of a spot of bother there.
Molgromere.
I need another.
Hey, Molgromere, we need an adult.
We need an adult up here.
Oh, Molgromere.
I'm not allowed out of the bucket.
What the fuck is it now?
Captain, I believe something's happening above deck.
All right, let's go have a look. See, he's bumbling to himself. He's makes his way to the surface, the top deck.
Did Sebastian come upstairs as well?
Knowledge, nature, 24. What the fuck are these?
These are. It's a boat that appears to be full of boggards.
Now, are these for Mark's sake, the ones that eat people?
So a uncivilized boggards did have historical tendencies towards cannibalism, although you are also like the whole region of the Bunkin territories has an on again, off again
on food, yeah.
kind of deal with them. Boggards are they're humanoids. They do have they can't breathe water, but they're really good at holding their breath. They have long, sticky tongues. They tend to be slightly kind of on par with humans, maybe a little bit dumber. They're kind of in or around there, but they're tough as balls. They are tough. You sort of put them kind of on par with like orcs for toughness,
Okay.
but they're really good at swimming and being in the water. They're typically more looking like this than looking like that.
Yeah.
Give me a profession sailor.
I just saw that one. Oh, fine.
He's the one who's talking to you.
It's like a kind of a yeah. I'm not making any maneuvers. It's just a knowledge thing. So 39.
39. Their flag indicates that they are the merchant vessel. Give me a second. They are a merchant vessel.
Is that a dwarf that's on the? Oh no, he's got horns.
There is a tiefling boggard that is at the helm. I need this to say.
His tiefling parentage gave him a beard.
He got a beard. He's like the only boggard with a beard. Have you ever seen a boggard with a beard? Okay.
I just had a butter sandwich game night dinner.
All right. The vessel's flag indicates that, and writing on the side indicates that's the Karugam Rika. I will also paste that. There's something suspicious about the flag. It might be a pirate flag. Like this is not like.
That might be their squib.
That might be their squib. Yeah. So. They're still like, yo. they're still coming closer.
Fucking he's like looking at Molgromere like that.
The fuck?
Hail, Captain.
Why, hello.
Woohoo, hello. I heard you have to spot a bother in the evening. Anything some merchants could do to help?
No, we're good. Unless you're looking to buy some dead fish folk.
Oh.
They're pretty fresh. Slaps one in the face.
A little uncouth.
Sorry, I'm a bit hard of hearing. Why are you here again? And Genseric is going to up his discern lies from his Inquisitor. Each round you concentrate on one target who must be within range. The dude gets a will save.
Okay. What are the components of the spell?
It's a
spell-like ability.
Spell-like ability. Verbal, somatic, divine focus.
Okay. I'm just double checking to see if this power aids in the save.
DC would be 18.
The DC is 18? Okay. Down here. Here it is. Okay. It's not sonic or language dependent.
Activating is an immediate action, so this happens very quick for... yeah.
Oh. It's... He saves. 18 on the die.
Okay.
Oh, just doing some friendly rounds. Oh, so much grisly work that was done, and such a peculiar vessel.
so like,
Molgromere's starting to think.
click.
Maybe they'd like
click.
to buy a crown.
Okay.
Oh, I told you that's close enough there, dummies. Skenzorg's got his bow in his hand now.
Yeah, Molgromere's pulling his sword.
An arrow notch.
Oh, we're getting hostile.
Yeah, the gun's out.
Oh, my friends, this is us being cautious. When we get hostile, there'll be no question.
Oh. Come now, come now. You're the captain, aren't you? There's no reason for you to be so paranoid.
Who says I'm paranoid? I'm just deciding if I want your things or not.
Now.
Oh,
We have
it look-
wares.
It looks like they got some good stuff on there.
Okay,
Bet you get 100 gold just stripping down that frog right there. Pointing at Zuff. Looks like his name is.
Zuff, yep. Give me a perception check. Now that you're like looking at the boat, sort of in
Yeah,
detail.
they're crawling up the other side. Fuck, we kidding? Dirty frog, man. 23. Why am I rolling shit?
And Zorg, you're in your favorite terrain.
Yep.
Oh, hang on, my monkey.
44, and then
Oh, wow, that doesn't count.
Jin is up there.
Okay.
Gets a 28, and we've got Lee with his new lenses. 37.
All right.
Sodak, your new lenses have a little orange smudge in the peripheral vision that is the same color as Sunwoo.
Everything in craft has a little bit of an orange tinge on the side.
It's just a sunspot.
I don't remember why we did that. There was some bad.
You were annoyed at Sodak for.
Oh, that's right. To keep him on task. I think I even put it next to your lenses, like quirk. There's a tiny orange smudge in the peripheral vision of these lenses. No penalty. Just
Don't fuck you.
Your eyeball is dirty. Okay, for those who need DC, okay, so DC 37, there are gun ports on the side of this vessel that are like there are weapons that are mounted on the sides of the vessel that aren't obviously apparent. DC 44, there are like behind those ports are like pretty powerful looking cannons. This thing could broadside a much larger vessel than itself.
Are they coming straight at us though, or are they coming?
They haven't turned to broadside, but they do have they similar to your boat where they have all their weapons on the broadside. They have all their weapons on the broadside, and if they were to say saddle up beside somebody to do a merchant trade, they could
blow a hole in
Yeah.
the
Oh, Captain, they got cannons on their broadsides. Don't let them pull up.
Oh.
So what was your name again, Captain? Who am I treating with?
I am Captain Angel of Death, and this is my crew.
There's a bunch of like
Grimsby, show him our mascot. Come on, show him the Titan boa.
Hey, steak beats frog. Yeah, rattle. Shake it, baby, shake it.
Although many of our Marines aren't here, these guys will fuck anybody up.
Oh my. You have been busy, Captain Angel of Death. May we treat?
No,
I
You may be-
insist.
you are dismissed.
You probably want to treat with us. It would be bad if we reported negatively to Harriagan. He says it much quieter.
Okay, I think they know who we are. I don't need spells or Katie to tell me that much.
All right, he fucking sent you. All right.
Many deals on this day. Many deals. Okay.
We'll send a boat for you. We'll send a life raft out. Fuck you. You're on top.
You said what, the monkey's paw or the long straw?
The monkey's paw.
Or the short straw, I guess.
Oh, short straw. Send the
The
short-
short straw's in storage below. We can drag it out if you want.
No, whatever's convenient. We're not
Okay.
making a big deal. Just get him over here.
The short,
and don't let
the
them
short
fuck
straw
us
is a
up.
piece of wood that will float on when things get really bad, and we're naked and afraid in our cargo hold.
Oh, so courteous, our guests.
Oh, don't pull alongside us there. We can see your cannons.
What cannons? We are merely a merchant vessel.
Oh.
Unarmed and always.
Okay, if you got the message, just give us the message. Enough of the sheet, right?
Okay, Zuff ends up on the ship. The ferret scoodles over, hops in the little boat.
Noodles the ferret. Uh-oh.
A strange looking well, they're all kind of strange. A much smaller boggard with some survivalist gear ends up on there, and then one big tough boggard. Oh, we should. And then a couple of crates are loaded onto the ship. They come. Oh, would you mind loading down a rope or a ladder of some sort?
Yeah, Lee will throw a couple ropes over the side.
Yeah. We're not gonna make it too hard.
Okay,
They
they
can't jump. Come on.
they climb up very deftly. They did not need the rope. Okay.
Or
Oh my. Horrible bloodstains. Most unfortunate.
Sound like that from Family Guy. How you doing?
Like some popsicles.
oh, hey there, little buddy. He's gonna go try to pick up Noodles.
Okay, Noodles is friendly.
Kind of by the scruff, like, oh, there's a ferret, everyone.
Do you have any food on you?
Lee probably does, yeah.
Okay, the ferret is digging for food in whatever pocket or thing that you have.
Lee will start feeding him like some of the I don't know, meat buns that he's got.
Okay, okay. The ferret is. You have a friend who is a ferret who is eating meat buns.
Hey, so little.
Ah, what an interesting. So you trade in glass?
Oh, yeah, we're the glass runners.
Of course you are.
And you trade in cannons, I hear? Lee's now looking for the cannons.
No. Many fine goods and things exotic.
Oh, you gotta talk to Captain about that.
Cut the shit. Molgromere. You be the captain on this one?
I am now, yes.
Perhaps you should do your dealings in private, says Jinshu.
Yes.
Please follow me to my quarters.
Okay, at this point, Zuff has introduced himself as Zuff the Magnificent and is playing a plucky tune on his lute. The ferret is like swaying back and forth, eating cookies. Or eating those meat buns.
Yeah, I think some of Molgromere's entourage are going to go into...
Yep.
Let Molgromere sit at his desk.
So that could be with their back.
We'll plop the ghoul barrel near the helm. Jin will stick his head inside just to see what's going on.
All right. I gotta say, this ain't too bad. Considering, I mean, you're supposed to be on another vessel and you're supposed to be under pots. What happened to him?
Yeah, we had a little incident with some sirens and well, the crew, most of the crew dying. So
Might we first
I'm
know
just
who
thinking.
you are and proof that you are who you say you are?
Apologies. He's looking around, kind of feeling outnumbered here. He's looking at Jin.
Oh,
yeah,
most
you
definitely.
came aboard our ship, so that's what happens.
Yeah.
And do not worry, we are very close to your ship. By the time you bring it broadside, we will have already taken the deck.
That would end very badly. So, probably not going to happen. Maybe you do it. I am Gindorf. I am a member of the crew of the Salto de Sapo. We're all under the same flag. We're all friends here. We're just making certain that you are actually under the flag that you're saying you're under.
So, can you spell their pirate name?
Sure.
Gindorf or
Salto de Sapo.
Salto de Sapo.
A second. I'm going to paste it. This one, I think we are going to allow. Maybe an extra P, a P here and there between friends.
Yeah, I would have done 2 P's because it would be Sapo if without the. Anyways.
We are member of the Harrigan's fleet.
Does this track? Does Sebastian know whether or not the Salto de Sapo with boggards is serving Harrigan?
Nobody's ever asked you about like what give me a roll.
Do we not have like a
shackles or?
Yeah.
So you normally would have like so you don't have a captain's log because you're not one of the 101 captains, and you've never like went through like detail like Potts had that. And
The whole captain's quarters sank along with the boat. Like we don't have any of his junk.
So
nat 20, 48.
Dread Pirate Harriagan's fleet at basically the time you joined the party or a couple months before you joined the party. So the Promise wasn't a vessel that you knew about, right? Like it's you knew about the Promise from the party itself.
Mm-hmm.
Consists of, we're gonna go with 5 main vessels. The boggard ship Salto de Sapo is one of them.
Okey-doke.
I do believe that the Salto de Sapo is one of Harrigan's 5 main vessels. It is known to be crewed by bullywugs or boggards? Which is it that you prefer, Grindorf? Gindorf.
Gindorf. Yep. That would be my name. I call me boggard. Don't really give a fuck. Now, Zuff might care. Oh, that's why I don't have the token.
What is
So,
it that you want? What is
so
it?
you actually, Sebastian, you know that the captain of the Salto de Sapo is a Farbex.
A what now?
His name is Farbex.
Okay.
Is Captain Farbex with you? Why are you treating in his stead? Very odd.
Well, just in case you guys were, in the throat-slitting kind of ways.
Oh, so he's a coward. Understood.
Well, I mean, in his defense, if the roles were reversed.
Oh, Captain, we would have sent you, no matter what. we're not afraid of you dying, Captain.
It's true.
Fish for dinner!
Teeny tiny fish.
Beautiful meal. One bite.
So,
Harriagan wants confirmation we are still loyal.
and accounting of what resources he has under him.
Well,
And to
right
make certain
now-
we get a negotiation on, dues, figure out bonuses, these sorts of things.
Come now, it hasn't even been a full raiding season. You can't expect us to have all that money just in the first bit of summer.
Nobody said paying it. We need to
Oh.
figure out what the schedule is.
I see. How about at the end of the raiding season? We give him a nice gift and a kiss.
You do know, Mr. Smarty Fish, that the schedule of payment also includes the terms of payment.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. We are merchants, by the way. They are money people.
So 10,000 gold pieces at the end of the year.
No. Hang on. We brought in an entirely new vessel.
Oh, we did. Yes.
That counts for a great deal. I think we get at least 5 years? Got you a whole new boat.
You
Plus-
also
Plus-
lost a boat. You lost a boat.
No.
No,
The former captain of that boat
Captain
went down
Potts
with the
lost
ship.
the boat. Captain Potts lost the boat. I brought in a boat. I recruited it, which I will be doing again in the next few days. And
I saw the bloodstains on the way in.
Oh, shock people. Very horrible business.
Never trust somebody with too many teeth.
Nope.
He's looking back at Ginger with that as the face. I can feel your tongue on the back of my neck.
I am very trustworthy.
we need a couple seasons so we can invest in our ship. And then you will see the fruits of that investment. We built this up from nothing. This has cost Harriagan nothing except what Potts lost him. His choice, by the way. You can remind him of that. Though, I mean, kudos on his first mate choice, because, hey.
I might remind him of that, but I might rephrase it.
Your choice.
We have not done anything to dishonor Captain Harriagan.
No, and we have kept things, and plan on keeping things very cozy with the Baileys.
The
As
captain
per
is
his request.
friends with the Baileys. Insulting his friend would be most unfortunate.
I have no plans to do so. If anything, I plan on making an ally. It's always good to have a friendly port of call, you know.
Just as we have done in Blood Cove.
Yes, we're very popular there.
There was questions about that. Why was he receiving sendings?
Probably because they'd never heard of us before. Though they were very grateful we were there.
Well, yes, a very new ship. Very new ship.
Very new ship. I mean, this is right off the... Well, we got it squibbed there at Rickety's, so...
Besides, it's not every day that a captain negotiates a peace treaty between a powerful pirate lord of a city and a Tide River armada, as well as learning all the secrets of the armada.
No, it's enough. Okay, you're making me seem greater than I am. I mean, I'm pretty great.
Pray tell the secrets of the Armada and what was the size of the Tide River Armada?
Oh, it was a full half of their fleet.
Molgromere.
Yes.
Captain Molgromere. He corrects himself. Do you have a record keeper, a lore master?
I have a fish with a very good memory.
Your lore masters should. They shouldn't be writing things down.
Well, he has no hands, so...
So who giggles a bit at that? That fucking goldfish shoots him an eye. I think Sliss is hiding under the desk if you...
Sure.
Zuff will need to spend some time with your lore keeper to ensure that we understand the tales.
I'm sure that he would. It will fill in all sorts of gaps in that creature's knowledge. Any time with me is worth its. Well, if 1 second were a gold coin.
We'll make sure Zeph has a bottle of wine.
Or not. His voice is grating. Outside, you can hear there's like he's now doing like a sing-along, like a Camptown racist sing-along with the crew who are dead crew members, bodies hanging from the side of the ship.
Lee thinks it's fun.
So, you've got a record of tales. You got a new ship. The ship seems relatively seaworthy.
Well, it was until last night. We're getting repairs underway.
Any idea why you're getting ganked by sahuagins?
Yes. We'll get it taken care of.
Is there anybody that you've made enemies with that we should know about? Is there anybody's pawns that any pawns you've pollinated? Any spawnings in somebody's teacup?
Well, there's the Sahuagin think we killed the prince. We'll get that taken care of, don't worry. Let's see. There's a ghost on an island, but you should be fine. I think most of the people we pissed off died, so...
There's a probe for a mental link with the
Yeah, go ahead.
What about the Aspar Consortium?
What Sebastian says,
They don't like us very much. We've sunk 2 of their boats, or raided 2 of their boats.
Yeah, but did anyone get away?
No, but I'm pretty sure the people there know who you are. We also negotiated the barbarian pirates who helped the Blood Cove guy take the monkey off his back. The monkey, of course, being the Aspar Consortium.
We've had a few run-ins with the Aspar Consortium. Nothing serious.
Sebastian's...
Give you a bluff.
I don't think he's not concerned. He's not bluffing. It's nothing serious. It was so nothing serious. He had to be reminded of it.
You get a +3 from Sebastian, who's backing you up.